game, man, you better know your options. Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy. It's getting too spicy, I ain't even had my coffee. Don't be wrapped up in your feelings and be careful when you flash it. And when you play the game, man, you better know your options.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
You out here being saucy. It's getting too spicy, I ain't even had my coffee. I'm up early in the morning, time to get it in. Time to show and prove, show you what I've been doing. They saying fools rush
Another day, let's go.
I'm trying to get to know you while you thinking that I'm asking. I like to get it poppin', cause my sound is supersonic. I done came so far, and it's early in the morning. I just woke up out my sleep, threw some water on my face. It's just another day.
Good morning, Vaughn.
Ain't no tossing and turning, no time for a sauna.
I know the best way to make it is to cut the drama.
Give it my all of all doing what I
Michelle
promise.
D. Michelle D stands for Democrat, huh?
See, I can only do what's in my power to do. And what good is this power if I use it like a fool?
If I want a Kenwood, greetings.
I study clues.
Or I can sit back and just watch the news.
Don't try
Hey.
to photocopy, you can never top me. I was born to be a winner, you can never stop me. Don't try to photocopy, you can never top me.
I was born to be a winner, you can never stop me. Let's go.
And be careful when you flash it. And when you play the game, man, you better know your options. Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy. It's getting too spicy, I ain't even had my coffee. Don't be wrapped up in your feelings and be careful when you flash it. And when you play the game, man, you better know your options. Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy. It's getting too spicy, I ain't even had my coffee. I just put my watch on, you know what time it is. I'm chasing my purpose in this music business. Let's get it in, I'm so focused on my mission. There's no competition, there's no excuses for opposition. One thing's for certain, I'm motivated to be in the kitchen. I gotta listen if I wanna make a difference. Cause what I'm doing can be lost in an instance.
Now I'm making a living, so why the hell are they tripping? Is it because I'm the one that they see in their visions? I got a million different ways I can hit with precision. I know I'm gifted cause the way that I speak causes change. And even though it's hard, I stand in my lane.
Don't try to photocopy.
You got to stay in your lane, ladies and gentlemen.
You can never stop me.
Don't try to photocopy, you can never top me.
I was born to be a winner, you can never stop me.
Don't be wrapped up in your
Feelings,
feelings.
be careful when you flash it.
Hey.
When you play the game, man, you better know your options.
Don't try to photocopy
when you
me.
out here being saucy.
Dolphin, good morning, how are you?
I ain't even had my coffee. Don't be wrapped up in your feelings and be careful when you flash it. And when you play the game, man, you better know your options. Don't try to photocopy when you out here being saucy. It's getting too spicy.
I love you. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I love all of you.
Break it down now. Yeah. Break it down now.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, MAGA, this is for you,
Yeah.
all right, MAGA? Don't be a photocopy, be yourself. Don't be a photocopy, be yourself.
It's me.
Hey, Trump supporters.
Yeah.
Don't be a photocopy, be yourself. Don't be a photocopy, be yourself. What a great week, ladies and gentlemen. It's a lovely week to be a Democrat, right? Let's go. Hey, don't be a photocopy, be yourself. Come on, MAGA, you know it. Shout out to Barack Obama. Shout out to Michelle Obama.
Yes.
I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen.
Lightning does. Alright, we done with this.
All right, DJ. Didn't kill the music, gentlemen. Shout out to Michelle and Barack Obama yesterday. Come on. Hope is making a comeback. We're back in the Thunderdome, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm your host. I'm your pilot. And you know exactly what we are here to do, ladies and gentlemen. We are here to celebrate democracy under the Democrats. Let's go. But before we get started, let's get the housekeeping matters out of the way. For those of you who don't know who I am, where are my manners? I go by the name Zeus, or as some of your friends like to call me, Triple H. And why do they call me Triple H, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it's quite simple. The first H stands for honest. I'm the most honest person on social media. It just turns out to be that way, all right? I promise to tell you nothing but the truth, so help me God. That's the first H. The second H is because I'm humble, right? I'm the most humble person on social media. If I get it wrong, I will apologize. I will, but it just turns out I haven't been wrong lately, all right? But if I were wrong, I would apologize, all right? And then the last and final H, ladies and gentlemen, is because you've guessed it. I am, and I will always remain, the most handsome. Hey, good morning, Bounce. Good morning, Dolphin. Yeah, MAGA is having a meltdown this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Many of you are very familiar with what we do over here on this side of town. All right, we hold our friends on the right, especially their cult leader, Donald J. Trump, accountable for their dirty, disgusting, filthy deeds as well as their crimes, right? And believe you me, ladies and gentlemen, isn't it safe to say that when it comes to dirty, disgusting, filthy deeds and crimes, our friends on the right, they've seemed to have hit the jackpot, right? Uh-huh. Any Trump supporters out there this morning? Any Trump supporters out there? My signal is messing up. Oh my God, TikTok is going after me. Can you all hear me? Can you all hear me? Seriously. Can you hear me? Yes. Yes, I see some yeses. Can you all hear me? Yes. Okay. I don't know. Some people say my signal is messing up, and I don't want my signal to. Okay. Thank you all for putting yes in the chat. All right. Because what we got to do is very important. Ladies and gentlemen, before I get started, are there any Trump supporters out there in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you're a Trump supporter. I'm okay. Jason's a Trump supporter. Jason, you had your breakfast already, Jason? Jason, all of you, have you all had your breakfast yet? All right. Because here's the deal. What I'm about to do, not just me, but my friends, what we're about to do, you're not gonna be hungry when we get done. All right, Jason? And so I'm gonna give you an opportunity of a lifetime, Jason. You might want to leave this live, Jason, and go hang out. Oh, it was an anti-Trump convention. No substance, just racism as usual. Diane, do I know you, Diane? Would you mind very briefly, Diane, coming into the box? Diane, if you don't mind, could you come up here and talk to me real quickly? Because I don't got all morning, but I want to address your comment. All right, Diane. All right. Because okay, so Diane doesn't want to come up here. All right. Diane, you're possessed with the MAGA demon, so I'm not going to entertain that. I'll just tell the moderators to put you in a straitjacket. Mods, please put Diane in a straitjacket. She's polluting my comment section, and I don't want anybody doing that. Not this morning. There's too much at stake. What I'm about to do, Diane and Jason, like I said, I'm about to tell a lot of truth, and it's going to make you feel very uncomfortable. If you were hungry, you're not going to be hungry, Diane and Jason, all right? And I promise you, you're not. So here's the deal. Leave this live and go on about your miserable morning, all right? Because it's going to get very, very uncomfortable. But I know you don't trust me, so you don't got to take my word for it, Diane and Jason. How about this? How about you listen to your leader?
If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. If you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
Diane, that was your chance to talk to Zeus before I lock in and get started. So it's over now, Diane. All trust has been broken. All right, so we're going to kick today off with updates from the DNC. All right, and I'm going to play a little bit from the Morning Joe panel, and I'll just say this. They are stunned by Kamala Harris's show of force at the DNC. For those of you who are not following what's happening at the DNC this week, this is a slaughterhouse. What Kamala Harris is doing this is a slaughterhouse. She was at a rally yesterday and she phoned it in to the DNC. So she's tapped in multiple locations all across the country, and it's sending chills down Donald Trump's spine. Trump supporters are trying to say, oh, Donald Trump sounds like he doesn't have energy because he's trying to change his tone. No, that's not what's happening. The writing is on the wall, ladies and gentlemen. It's over for MAGA. It really is.
Live in Chicago tomorrow. Morning Joe starts right now.
Okay, here he goes. Hold on.
40 delegates.
This is their RNC.
Dude, you gotta do it.
This is the DNC. This is the DNC.
Georgia.
RNC. This is the RNC.
59 delegates.
59 delegates. DNC. Oh, what we about to do? Oh, we about to win? Okay, you got Lil Jon? Okay.
West Virginia, 32 votes.
Oh,
President Donald J. Trump.
RNC. Are you serious? DNC. Oh. Hey.
Thank you, delegates.
RNC.
It's time for us to do the right thing.
California.
And is to elect Kamala Harris as the next president.
What? We
A
are.
tale of two roll calls. The Democratic National Convention turned into what is usually a lifeless event into a party as delegates pledged support for Vice President Harris. A DJ played chart-topping tracks to represent each state and territory. When Georgia was called, Atlanta's own award-winning rapper Lil Jon performed his hit songs, and when Harris's home state of California cast the final votes for her, it was timed perfectly, with Harris walking on stage in Milwaukee at a rally with about 15,000 people there. And the vice president then addressed the two packed arenas at the same time.
Two packed arenas at the same time? Kamala Harris did this, ladies and gentlemen. She knows how to throw a party. She knows how to celebrate. She knows how to bring people together. Donald Trump, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you what Donald Trump was talking about yesterday. People don't know what Donald Trump was sounding like yesterday. Let me play what Donald Trump was sounding like yesterday at his rally in Howell, Michigan, around a bunch of white supremacists. This is Donald Trump yesterday, ladies and gentlemen.
So when I return to the White House, we will stop the plunder, rape, slaughter, and destruction of our American suburbs, our cities and towns. And I think that women living in the suburbs, I keep hearing about the suburban woman doesn't like Trump. Well, I think it's a fake poll, because why would they like me? I keep the suburbs safe.
He's crying about suburban women not liking him. Newsflash, Donald Trump yesterday found out suburban women don't like him, right? And you know what he said? He said, the polls are wrong. That's what he said. No, they like me. The polls are wrong. So it's clear Donald Trump cannot deal with reality, ladies and gentlemen. The Democrats are literally running a slaughterhouse. It's really over for MAGA. I've never seen anything like this. I've never have.
Good evening, Milwaukee! And hello to everyone joining us from exciting Chicago.
Wait. Chris says, you was paid. Hold on, Chris. Oh, Ron, you said I should be at work. Ron, come on in the box, Ron. Maybe you or Chris could come up here and talk to Big Zeus real quickly, all right? Because I'm in the middle of having a good time with my Democrats. Chris, Jason, I am at work. All right, don't worry about me and my pocketbook. All right, that's none of your business, Chris and Jason. All right, just know I'm doing God's work. All right, now keep listening to Kamala Harris, because you know you both are too scared to get in the box and actually talk to me. All right, it's not like I'm a bad person. I'm Triple H, honest, humble, and handsome. Why wouldn't you want to talk to a winner like me? All right, I'm winning, you're losing.
Convention. Well, they just completed their roll call. And they have nominated Coach Walls and me to next Vice President and President of the United States of America.
Cassius, thank you. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. The trucking queen. I invited you up here if you don't mind. I only got a few minutes, trucking queen. My mods pinned your comment. It sounds to me like you had something important to say. I'm over here partying with Kamala Harris. 2 packed out arenas. I'm winning. You're losing. I don't understand why you think what you have to say to Zeus right now, trucking queen, is important. I think all you Trump supporters, just mute. Just put the keyboard down, all right, and listen to what I'm doing. Listen to what we're saying, all right, and understand this is what real winning feels like. You don't hear Kamala Harris crying about polls. You don't hear her crying about crowd size. It's just pure winning. I said this, it's a slaughterhouse what they're doing. Kamala Harris, she didn't have to let Donald Trump know she's at a packed rally in Milwaukee while at the same time dealing with what's happening in Chicago. She didn't have to do that. But you know what she said to herself? She says she doesn't give a F. And I got to keep it clean on ticket. She doesn't give a F. She is going to steamroll Donald Trump and MAGA all the way across the finish line. I've never seen anything like this.
And I thank everyone there and here for believing in what we can do together. We are so honored to be your nominees.
I am.
This is a people-powered campaign, and together we will chart a new way forward.
Wow. That was just the beginning.
Just well, Willie. I mean, you talk about a show of force, a show of power. That was impressive. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before. I mean, 15,000 in Milwaukee, just packed. And then, in Chicago also at the convention. Wow, that was crazy.
Yeah, 20,000 in Chicago, 15,000 in Milwaukee. Perfect stagecraft as well. By the way,
Yes.
when Lil Jon is doing your roll call
Yeah.
for the state of Georgia, you're doing something
Yes.
right. And let's not forget Lil Jon, a contestant on Celebrity Apprentice,
No.
season 11, who has turned his back on Donald Trump.
I'm sure that had nothing to do with Lil Jon being selected. I will say though,
Lil Jon.
if you're looking at the contrast between the Republican convention and the Democratic convention at the roll call, what you're looking at now is when Willie and Eddie get together and have a party on the weekend.
It's true.
Mine's more like the RNC.
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, it's over for MAGA. All right? I'm going to need you all to do me a huge favor. Any Trump supporters in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, join me. All right? Because I got more steamrolling to do. Join me in giving Donald Trump and his supporters our first honorable round of booze and shame. You all get this because you're all losing. You guys are the biggest losers I've ever had to deal with in my life. It's clear who the winners are, and you're still out here acting like you're winning when you're clearly losing. Let's give them a round of booze and shame.
Silence, you MAGA Dayton.
Send this live to all of your Trump supporting friends out there, all right, ladies and gentlemen, because it's very important they hear this message. One thing that I want MAGA to know about is there are Trump supporters for Harris, all right? And these people are coming out and they're talking about what it is like in the cult. Earlier this week, I had a good friend of mine, Karma, all right, through attacking. She came in here and she said she's voting for Kamala Harris. She's not just denouncing Donald Trump and MAGA. She's voting for Kamala Harris. And you know what I say to all the Trump supporters that are now voting for Harris? You deserve this round of applause.
I wasn't just a Trump supporter. I was a true believer. I was one.
All right, but yesterday at the DNC, I got another. We have another testimonial from another former Trump supporter, Stephanie Grissom. She revealed what Trump is like when the camera's off. This is former Trump White House press secretary Stephanie Grissom, who spoke at the DNC about what Donald Trump was like behind closed doors and what led her to leave the White House. Listen to her story, all right?
I wasn't just a Trump supporter. I was a true believer. I was one of his closest advisors. The Trump family became my family. I spent Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's all at Mar-a-Lago. I saw him when the cameras were off. Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers.
Basement dwellers. Wait a second. That's some new lingo alert. New lingo alert. Basement dwellers. Oh. Any basement dwellers out there in the chat right now? Let me get a basement dweller. Come on up here, Wayne. Wayne, are you a basement dweller, Wayne? Because Wayne, are you there, Wayne?
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a basement dweller?
No, I'm actually not. I own my own home.
Do you? No. You support Donald Trump, though.
I do very
Well,
much.
okay. Did you hear what she just said? This is a woman who laid eyes on Donald Trump. Have you ever laid eyes on Donald Trump, Wayne?
I actually have not laid eyes on.
Okay. So this woman has way more Trump credibility than you ever will.
No, she actually doesn't. She's another disgruntled ex-employee, just like several other ex-employees who are disgruntled and lie about Donald Trump. That's the leftist destruction of America. How do you feel about that?
Wayne, who do you think we on TikTok believe? You or this woman who's actually worked for Donald Trump?
Well, how about believing the hundreds of people that disagree with her?
Wayne,
you're
triggered this morning, bro.
No. How about this?
You're triggered.
How about no? I'm not triggered at all. How about in France? How about in France when Trump supposedly said that he called dead American soldiers from World War II losers? And how about when 19 other people said Trump never said that? The one person who lied said that. The one person. How about that?
Wayne, come back to Earth, Wayne.
I'm listening.
You see what you just did? You got in that SpaceX rocket and you flew somewhere else. I didn't tell you to do that. Turn the rocket off. Give me the keys. All right, you're not going anywhere. What I'm talking about is listen, Wayne, I'm winning, you're losing, and you know it.
You're actually the biggest loser because MAGA stands for Making America Great Again. What do you want to live in? You want to live in communism?
No. He said it means. Wait. He also said it means make America affordable again. So which one is it? I mean, MAGA means losing, if you ask me, because when is the last time MAGA has won anything? And I'm being nice about it because I could just go all the way full throttle, boom, run you over. I could. But Wayne, I want to do it this way. Wayne, I'm having a good time this morning. Did you watch Michelle Obama? Did you watch Michelle and Barack yesterday, Wayne? Come on now.
I watched the two snake oil salesmen selling their goods. I did. It reminded me of the 1800s.
Wayne.
Countryside selling this.
Wayne. Guess what? Wayne. You're delusional as all get out. I've never seen anything. Can you believe this? No. You don't got nothing in the tank. You don't got nothing.
Too many fat bullets for you.
Wayne, stop me the jokes. Cut it out, Wayne. Wait a second, Wayne. You got too many. Wayne, you are losing like a loser has never lost before, and you know it. This woman, listen, Stephanie. Okay, thank you. Because see, you're not winning anything. All right, it's like the score is 100. Wait, I want you to know. The score is 100-0. So no matter what you say, no matter what you say to me, Wayne, no matter what you say to me, I can't help but look at the score and go, I'm winning. What can Wayne say to ruin my day?
Winning. Inflation, interest rates is out of control.
No.
Prices, gas, supplies, everything is out of control. The country is in a garbage dump right now. They drove us into a ditch, the left. You people have destroyed America. How is that winning? Are you kidding me? Explain that. Explain winning by that. Explain 100 people being shot in Chicago on 4th of July weekend. Explain that. 17 Obama do for black people. He did nothing except step on them and use them.
Here goes Wayne. This is for you. All right, this is for you. Go ahead, keep talking. I love what you was doing. That was go for it, Wayne.
Stupid sound effects, aren't we?
Go ahead.
Wow, look at that. You should call this the clown show. Look at this circus.
I can't deal with you, Wayne. Okay, are we ready to have a serious talk, Wayne? Because I got to get back to what I was doing. Okay. Well, you can't keep talking. All right, you got to listen, Wayne.
No, I'm giving you a chance.
Wayne, I'm going to explain to you why you're losing.
You got to let me talk too, though.
No. Okay. Well, it's my show. I do what I want to do, right? But,
all right, then you invited me on. Let me talk.
Well, because you were polluting my comment section. Let me explain to you something, Wayne. Let me say what I was getting at.
Spill your venom.
You just got in the box. You said you're a successful business owner, correct?
I did not say that. I said I didn't comment on who. I said I own a home.
Okay. So you own a house outright?
I do. I actually own 4 homes.
So you own 4 homes. Okay, got it. So you're doing fine as far as I'm concerned in this economy. So you can't speak for the common person. The average American doesn't own 4 homes. So Wayne, knock it off. Knock it off, Wayne.
Well, no.
That's like Donald Trump trying to act like he knows what it's like being broke. Knock it off.
Well, let's.
He doesn't know, Wayne. So stop the lies. I'm telling you. No. I've heard enough. Let me finish the other point. I said earlier, Stephanie knows Donald Trump. You don't. Knock it off.
Yeah.
Stop acting like you know Donald Trump. It's funny, right? It's funny, huh?
No, I know enough people who worked for Trump who said wonderful things about him. Things about him.
You don't know anything.
Do you understand the left will lie about anything?
Wayne,
they are disgusting liars.
Wayne,
you didn't talk about the interest.
Let me go ahead put Wayne in a little bit of a mute. Wayne doesn't know a doggone thing. Wayne doesn't know Donald Trump. Wayne probably can't even wipe his rear end, and he thinks anyone up here's going to believe him. Wayne, silence. Hold on, Wayne. This is for you.
Silence, you MAGA.
This woman is explaining to you what it's like living with Donald Trump. Wayne, listen.
Between Christmas and New Year's, all at Mar-a-Lago. I saw him when the cameras were off. Behind closed doors, Trump mocks his supporters. He calls them basement dwellers.
Basement dweller.
On a hospital visit one time when people were dying in the ICU, he was mad that the cameras were not watching him. He has no empathy, no morals, and no fidelity to the truth. He used to tell me, it doesn't matter what you say, Stephanie. Say it enough and people will believe you. But it does matter. What you says matter. And what you don't say matters. On January 6th, I asked Melania if we could at least tweet that while peaceful protest is the right of every American, there's no place for lawlessness or violence. She replied with one word, no.
Sad.
I became the first senior staffer to resign that day.
Thank you.
I couldn't be part of the insanity any longer.
Thank you.
When I was press secretary, I got skewered for never holding a White House briefing. It's because, unlike my boss, I never wanted to stand at that podium and lie. Now here I am, behind a podium, advocating for a Democrat. And that's because I love my country more than my party.
Thank you.
Kamala Harris tells the truth.
Thank you.
She respects the American people.
Thank you.
And she has my vote.
Thank you. So, Wayne.
It couldn't be more
Wayne, unmute yourself. Any last words before I cast you into the lake of fire? Wayne, go ahead and unmute yourself, Wayne. Let me go ahead and tell you to unmute yourself. Any last words before I cast you into the lake of fire? Either you understand what she's saying or you don't. Which one is it?
You talk a lot. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. Did you hear what she said?
No, can I talk? I'm reading.
Did you? No.
I'm
No.
reading these comments. Wayne's KKK. Melania doesn't even like Trump. How does people know Melania doesn't like Trump? And I'm in the KKK. I have 4 mixed race kids.
You're triggered?
I love you people.
Oh.
You people are insane. You are the lying, sick, disgusting, despicable left. Kamala.
Triggered. We got a vexatious spirit in Wayne, ladies and gentlemen. Please bear with me, but I'm gonna take care of this MAGA demon Wayne has. Wayne, first off, I don't care what color your kids are. I'm talking to you. You don't get credit for that. What do you think, that was some charity you did? You think you did the world a favor, Wayne? Wayne, let me hit unmute. I got to minister to your special behind because see, I know some people don't believe fat meat is greasy. Wayne, hit unmute. I need you to take that back, champ. Don't bring your kids into this. Don't bring nobody else into this. Just bring your special behind into this. All right? Be a man, Wayne. Wayne, hit unmute before I cast you into the lake of fire.
Muting me, you ingrate, you imbecile. Can you stop muting me and have a conversation like an adult, or you're not ready for prime time? What is your story, dude?
Hey.
Somebody's calling me KKK on your feed, so I responded to that. Do you understand, essay? So comprehend where I'm coming from, okay?
Wayne,
The left has destroyed
who called you that? Wayne, who called you it?
One of your stupid commentators.
Oh, wait, so you don't even know?
Somebody
you don't even know. Wayne. It don't matter what people call you. It's what you answer to, and the fact that you've answered to it speaks volumes.
You really pick and choose your battles, don't you? That's great.
I'm right, Wayne. You know what they call me? They call me Triple H. The first H stands for honest. I'm the most honest person on social media. I have no reason to lie to you.
What's the second H? Humongous liar?
Humble, actually. I'm the most humble. Yeah. So you don't get any wiggle room up here.
What's the third H for?
The third H is because I'm the most handsome, and you know that. Come on now, Wayne. Come on.
I'm not gay. But
I am the most handsome. Let's go.
I don't like that.
Go right into it. Wayne, I want you to stop your evil today. Stop the abuse today.
I'm not being evil.
No, you got up in here. You spewed a bunch of violent rhetoric. You've been name calling and insulting. You've literally allowed the MAGA demon to fully run you up in this live in front of all these people.
What people? Your friends? Your friends from around the block? I mean, give me a break.
See, you're doing it again, Wayne.
What am
and
I
you know what? You can't give the devil. You can't give the devil any wiggle room, Wayne. So Wayne, guess what I'm about to do?
Talk about everything being 30.
I'm going to go ahead and turn up. I'm going to turn up the temperature in the lake.
Mute because you can't handle it.
No. I got to mute you because you're getting cooked. And you can't handle it, Wayne. I'm going to turn up the temperature real quickly in the lake of fire. Come on, let me turn it up to high, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to throw Wayne into the lake of fire, all right? Because this is a MAGA demon. And I'm not speaking to Wayne. I think Wayne is a great person. But that MAGA demon inside of Wayne, I'm speaking directly to it. So listen up, you MAGA demon. Let go of Wayne right now. Give this man back to his family and his community, all right? You have no more control over Wayne because guess what? Zeus is about to send you into the lake of fire. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in giving this MAGA demon who's possessed Wayne's body today, all right, a round of booze and shame as we toss this MAGA demon straight into the lake of fire. Goodbye, Wayne. Goodbye. Let's give him some shame.
Silence, you MAGA demon.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave.
You hear that, Wayne? Wayne, I gave you all that time, and not one single time did you tell the truth.
Here, you can leave.
You hear that, Wayne? Wayne, I gave you all that time, and not one single time did you tell the truth. I guess. And Wayne, Jason, Diane, all you MAGA-possessed demons, listen up. All right, if you want to get out of that cult today, this is going to help you.
Yes. Of the two major candidates in this race,
Only Kamala Harris truly understands the unseen labor and unwavering commitment that has always made America great.
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Michelle. You're right.
Now, unfortunately, we know what comes next. We know folks are going to do everything they can to distort her truth.
Ken, thank you, Ken.
My husband and I sadly know a little something about this.
Don't, Michelle.
For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us. See, his limited, narrow view of the world made him feel threatened by the existence of two hard-working, highly educated, successful people who happen to be black.
Get him, Michelle! Let's go! It's over, MAGA.
Wait. I want to know. Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Woo! Order in the card! Hallelujah! Get him, Michelle! It's over, MAGA!
It's his same old con. His same old con.
Get him, Michelle!
Doubling down on ugly, misogynistic, racist lies as a substitute for real ideas and solutions that will actually make people's lives better. Look, because cutting our health care, taking away our freedom to control our bodies, the freedom to become a mother through IVF like I did, those things are not going to improve the health outcomes of our wives, mothers, and daughters.
Nope.
Shutting down the Department of Education, banning our books, none of that will prepare our kids for the future. Demonizing our children for being who they are and loving who they love. Look, that doesn't make anybody's life better. Instead, it only makes us small. And let me tell you this, going small is never the answer.
Tell them,
Going
Michelle.
small is the opposite of what we teach our kids.
Amen.
Going small is petty, it's unhealthy, and quite frankly,
Caliente,
it's
thank you for the
unpresidential.
train. Let's go. That's right. Wow, 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 ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, Michelle Obama hit it out of the park. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Olga, come in the box, Olga, because I saw you write that disgusting comment in the chat, Olga, about Michelle Obama. Olga, do you want to take it back, or does Zeus have to turn the temperature up again on the Lake of Fire and get ready to send your special behind to the Lake of Fire, Olga? I don't ever want to see that comment about Michelle Obama again. Anybody in here, listen up. Anybody in here making fun of Michelle or Barack Obama in any way, my moderators have carte blanche access to put you in probably one of the tightest straitjackets. Don't block them, because I don't want to give them an excuse when they meet their maker to say they didn't hear the truth. So just put them in a straitjacket while I minister to their souls, all right? I'm catching the soul and I'm catching the demon all at once. Olga, you're a disgrace to your country. You're a disgrace to your family and your community. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in giving Olga a round of booze and shame as I send her to the Lake of Fire. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Silence, you MAGA Dayton.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
You heard that? If you're not happy with the way I'm running in my show, do us all a huge favor. Leave this live, and as a matter of fact, leave the United States of America. Go to Russia. I hear they need more soldiers. All right? If you don't want to go to Russia, jump into one of Elon's, because you love Elon so much. jump into one of his reusable SpaceX rockets and take your special behinds to Mars. They're never happy, yeah. Oh, why am I running? Hold on. Oh, Ty, I was going to send you an invite, but guess what? You can't even accept an invitation, Ty. That tells me either you turned your invitations off because you're scared, or you got in trouble out here on TikTok. All right? Either way it goes, Ty, you're in danger. All right? You're losing, I'm winning. Sorry, can't help you. All right, who do we got there? No one can convince me that isn't a man. All right, Trump 2024, get in the box because I'm going to convince you. All right? I'm going to convince you that that ain't a man. I'm going to go ahead. Do it. Trump 2024, get in the box. All right? Put a little meat on the bone, and I'm going to help convince you. All right? Trump 2024 with the American flag is not accepting my invitation. So, mods, you know what to do. Silence that MAGA demon.
Silence you MAGA demon.
All right, so we've heard from Stephanie Grissom, a former Trump supporter who's now voting for Harris. We've heard from Michelle Obama, all right? And boy, oh boy, did she lay into Donald Trump. She says, you know what? Who's going to tell him he's applying? He's trying to get a black job. Now, let's go ahead, ladies and gentlemen, and here's something from our good friend Barack Hussein Obama. Do we have anything I want to play for Obama real quick, ladies and gentlemen? First things first, though. I want to say this. It was amazing that Obama gave President Biden a heartfelt tribute. This was amazing. This shows you just how presidential Barack Obama was. All right. I mean, this is something for the history books. Hold on, let me get the commercial. Let's pay the bills real quick, and then we'll hit play. All right. It is truly amazing what we see going on at the DNC, ladies and gentlemen. It really is, and that's why the Trump supporters in the chat right now, they're panicking right now. They know there's really nothing they can do. DNC is just bashing, no policy. Oh, okay. Well, listen to this.
I had the honor of accepting this party's nomination for president.
Go ahead, Barack.
And I know that's hard to believe because I have not aged a bit.
Go ahead, tell him. Hold on.
But it's true. And looking back, I can say without question that my first big decision as your nominee turned out to be one of my best.
Amen.
And that was asking Joe Biden to serve by my side as vice president.
Amen.
Other than some common Irish blood, Joe and I come from different backgrounds. We became brothers. And as we worked together for 8, sometimes pretty tough years, what I came to admire most about Joe wasn't just his smarts, his experience. It was his empathy and his decency.
Right.
And his hard-earned resilience. His unshakable belief that everyone in this country deserves a fair shot.
Amen.
And over the last 4 years, those are the values America has needed most. At a time when millions of our fellow citizens were sick.
Jizzy, thank you for the galaxy.
We needed a leader with the character to put politics aside and do what was right. At a time when our economy was reeling, we needed a leader with the determination to drive what would become the world's strongest recovery.
Amen.
15 million jobs, higher wages, lower health care costs.
Amen.
At a time when the other party had turned into a cult of personality, we needed a leader who was steady and brought people together.
Amen.
And was selfless enough to do the rarest thing there is in politics, putting his own ambition aside for the sake of the country. History will remember Joe Biden as an outstanding president who defended democracy.
Amen.
At a moment of great danger. And I am proud to call him my president, but I am even prouder to call him my friend.
Amen. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. James Wright, thank you for the subscription, ladies and gentlemen. Ken, thank you everyone for the subscriptions. Thank you for the gifts. We're not done yet because Barack, while he did acknowledge the contributions that President Biden made, it wouldn't have been a party though if Obama didn't lay into Donald Trump, right? Do we want to hear Obama talk about Donald Trump? Like they said yesterday, hope is making a comeback, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so let's listen to what he had to say about deranged Donald Trump. All right, this was good. I'm telling you, this was some of the best I've heard in a long time, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it a go. Hold on, let's see. Let's pay these bills. Okay, here we go. Yep. Let's go. Hold on, I'm getting it queued up.
Thinking about my future, about my children's future, about our future together. One thing is for certain.
What's that?
Donald Trump is not losing sleep over that question.
So ain't.
Here's a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden Escalade 9 years ago. There's been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamala.
Hey, man.
There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Crowd sizes. You know what he's talking about. You basement dwellers.
It just goes on and on and on. The other day I heard someone compare Trump to the neighbor who keeps running his leaf blower outside your window every minute of every day. Now, from a neighbor, that's exhausting.
Right.
From a president, it's just dangerous.
It sure is.
The truth is, Donald Trump sees power as nothing more than a means to his ends. He wants the middle class to pay the price for another huge tax cut that would mostly help him and his rich friends. He killed a bipartisan immigration deal written in part by one of the most conservative Republicans in Congress.
Amen.
That would have helped secure our southern border because he thought trying to actually solve the problem would hurt his campaign. He doesn't. Do not boo. Vote.
Let's go. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Slaughterhouse. This is, ladies and gentlemen, I've never seen the Democrats so energized and ready to take down Donald Trump and MAGA. And this November, ladies and gentlemen, not only is Donald Trump going to lose, but it's going to be so bad. It's too big to rig, and it's too real to steal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor. No Trump 2024. No Trump 2024 in here. Join me in giving Donald Trump and his supporters, all of these MAGA-possessed demons, once again, another round of boos and shame. Because while this is happening, they have to go out here on social media and pretend that they are winning, knowing doggone well they are losing. This is insane. Let's give them a round of boos and shame.
Silence, you macadamia.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. If you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
That you hear that? If you're not happy in the you get that, we got a MAGA demon in the box. Let me ask you a serious question. What part of the country are you from? Demon.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Why do you have that name? You think that's
Why
cute?
is that your problem? Why is that a question when we talking
Do
about
you,
the president?
do you think that's cute?
You got what's your name, homie?
No. So you already got in the box acting up, and that's why I called you up here. You thought I was going. You thought I was going to get up here and talk politics. I'm looking at
Trump
this name.
2024.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's
Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Listen to see. There you go with the insults. You picked that name, and you're mad at me.
Trump 2024.
Sir. You picked that name, and you're mad at me for asking you why you
about that question. I'm mad that you got these people on the screen, the Obamas.
Oh,
one of the worst presidents we ever had.
Wow. So you're triggered.
A traitor.
You're triggered. Well, you could be that too. You're going to sit here, honestly, and say Obama was the worst president we had. Let me ask you, what metrics, what factors do you look at to say a person is a good president or a bad president? Because I don't get that from him. I don't.
You don't.
No, can I ask? Let me explain to you. Let me help you tie your shoes. Let me help you tie your shoes.
Same sex.
No.
Then he made it legal just for. Let me make it legal just for votes.
Okay. So let me help you.
Just
Let me tie your shoes real quick. Let me help you tie your shoes. All right. You don't mind if I do that for you?
Yeah.
All right. Now you know how it is if you play sports, right? You just can't make up the rules as you go. That's cheating.
And that's what he did.
That's just cheating, right? So if I say it to you, do you know what impeachment is?
Hey, I know what impeachment is.
What is that?
My cousin did.
Oh, see how that works? As soon as we start getting into the meat and potatoes, he got to run. Now, why did you run when I was going to tell you what I was going to tell you? Let me explain to you, young man. You can have an issue with policies. That doesn't necessarily mean a person is a bad president, in my opinion. I might not like them, but if they're following the rules and they're playing the game, then they're just playing the game I don't like. All right? But the reason I can't let you get away with saying Obama was the worst president is because Obama was never impeached. All right? And for the record, impeachment is the process of bringing charges against a government official for wrongdoing, all right, which is then followed by a trial in the trial they may be removed from office. So if I were to rate a president in terms of them being good or bad, one of the metrics we should look at is whether or not they've been impeached. All right. As it stands, Obama was never impeached. All right. So that's a point against Donald Trump. Let's look at their criminal record. I would say if the president has been convicted, that is a mark against them. Donald Trump has been convicted. All right. So if you looking at and there's a lot more we can go through because we've done this for quite a bit. Donald Trump barely even passed any legislation while he was in office. Any legislation that's actually helping you. Obama at least got you Obamacare plus a lot more, right? And that is still helping millions of Americans today. So you just can't wake up in Pennsylvania and be triggered about Barack Obama and say he's the worst president, and at the same time ignoring the realities that surround Donald J. Trump as a person and as a president. So as far as I'm concerned, sir, you need to change your username and you need to go ahead and get ready to jump into Lake of Fire. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in sending that deranged MAGA demon. He might be a good person, but that demon inside of him is doing a number on him. Join me in giving him a round of boos and shame.
Silence, you MAGA demon.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave. As far as I'm concerned, if you hate our country, if you're not happy here, you can leave. If you're not happy in the U.S., if you're complaining all the time, very simply, you can leave. You can leave right now. Come back if you want. Don't come back. It's okay too. But if you're not happy, you can leave.
Put a 1 in the chat if you have a problem with Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. I'm a little concerned right now. If you got a problem with Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, put a 1 in the chat, because you know I'm trying to have a good mood. I'm in a good mood today. I'm winning. All right. So there's nothing you can say to ruin my mood. But it's definitely a cause for concern. Look at all these 1s in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Believe it or not, for those of you not able to look at what's going on in this chat, we have a lot of people in the live right now crying because guess what? Obama didn't get impeached twice. He wasn't convicted. He rescued our economy. He saved America. And these people that put a 1 in the chat, as far as I am concerned, these are insurrectionists in the making. These are seditionists, treasonous traitors, ready to do anything they can to help their deranged cult leader, Donald J. Trump, end democracy. January 6th was practice to them. They're trying it again. All right. And it's a sad thing. Obama hasn't been in the office for years. He hasn't been in office for years. And yet you crybabies are in my chat triggered. Sad. You know what? Hold on.
You don't mind if I go off teleprompter for a second, do you?
You don't mind if we go off teleprompter for a second, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Okay. Thank you, Straight Facts. All right. Thank you so much. This is who they think, ladies and gentlemen, can save them. This is who they think can save them.
The stock market is only up because they think I'm going to win. And if we don't win, according to many people, including one of the greatest Wall Street prognosticators, named Scott Bessent. Has anyone heard of him? One of the most brilliant guys on Wall Street. If I don't win, you will have a 1929 style depression. Enjoy it. I believe that.
Anyone believes Donald Trump that if he doesn't win the election, goodbye? Does anyone believe that? You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, Trump supporters. Ladies and gentlemen, they are about to drink the Kool-Aid. They have no choice.
Yesterday she got up, she started ranting and raving that Donald Trump wants to put a tax on gasoline, a tax on food, a tax on medication, a tax on clothing, a tax on every single thing that was ever invented. Your hat he's going to tax. Your shirt he's going to tax. He's going to tax your wife. He's going to tax your husband. And I'm saying, I never said any of that.
You hear this? I'm going to read this statement. I know I've gone completely off teleprompter. This is day 2. Instead of getting through my normal content, I actually had another January 6th to sentence. Instead of being able to do that, as you all can see, this DNC convention has done a number on the Trump supporters. They are in freak out panic mode. I've never had to pause what I'm doing to address what the heck is going on in my chat like this. Here's another sign MAGA is scared and they're about to drink the Kool-Aid. I know you all probably don't like this woman, Laura Loomer. Do you all know who Laura Loomer is? I detest her. I believe she's the worst of the worst, truly the scum of the earth. But she posted this. She posted this yesterday on X. And this is when I read this, I said they're about to drink the Kool-Aid. They are, because they can't dwell. When Kamala wins, it's going to make them feel like the earth is ending. All right. And this is what she says. My best advice to everyone: don't make any big financial decisions. Don't get pregnant. Don't get married. And don't make any big purchases till after the election. You really are about to find out in November whether or not you have a future or if your country is over. Live your life in a way that is most convenient for your survival. And if you find yourself in a communist takeover, and work as hard as you can to make sure President Trump wins, or I promise you, you won't have a future and neither will your children. You will give them a life of misery and lack of opportunity in a country that is occupied by communists. It's Trump or it's really over. There won't be a second chance to fix things. That's her second post. Her original post is, unless Trump gets in the country is over. Don't be so hopeful or make many plans for future unless Trump gets in. I can promise you, you won't have a future if Trump doesn't get in. The country will be over. People really need to come back to reality. The choices are Trump or the end of America as we know it. Hopefully people plan accordingly. Does anyone believe that? Anyone believe what Loomer says? Anyone believe that? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe it's Trump or the end. Please put a 1 in the chat. I said put a 1 in the chat if you believe it's Trump or the end. All right. I want to talk to one of you. I want to really talk to you because this is somebody on the edge of life right now, ladies and gentlemen. And they might not know they're on the edge of life. I'm going to bring one of you MAGA demons up, all right? I'm just randomly selecting anyone that presses 1 and has the ability to go live. I know you won't come up and open up the camera and show your face. I would like it if you came up and showed your face, all right? So we could actually put a little meat on the bone. But I want to talk to somebody right now that's living on the edge of life right now. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe the statement, it's Trump or it's really over. All right, James. Come on up here, James. All right. And then after this, I'm going to open up the box to talk to the guests because there's a lot of people in here that need to be heard. It's very important that in addition to me being heard, we hear from the American people. How come every time I send one of you an invitation, you don't accept it? I'm accepting invites. Anyone, put a 1 in the chat once again. Maybe you're not understanding the instructions. Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Laura Loomer's statement, it's Trump or it's really over. Oh, you accept it? All right, hold on. Classic. Maybe it didn't go through. I'm sending you another one. Hold on. Someone says it's Trump or put a 1 in the chat, MAGA. Come on, MAGA. Come on. Y'all quit acting like y'all don't know how to use TikTok. Y'all putting these 1s in the chat. And then I go ahead and send you an invite, Rebecca. I sent you an invite. Then you struggle. Oh my God, I can't get in the box exposition. Come on, y'all. Let's be adults and get this thing started. Let's go. All right, come on. Okay, Rebecca. Thank you so much. So you believe Laura Loomer when she says it's Trump or it's really over, correct?
I believe that if something doesn't change, I'm going to lose my home because I can't afford to live anymore. I don't care about all the other talking points. I care about being able to feed myself and my family and keep my home.
Okay. When did you start caring about all those things? Because it sounds like you're an adult, and it sounds like most adults are concerned about those things, right? From the moment you leave your parents' house, that's a never-ending thought or concern, right?
Never has been. But I want to know, this is what I want to know, is Joe Biden has been in office for the last 4 years.
And you've survived.
And they're running on a campaign
Rebecca,
going to change in the next 4 years.
Rebecca, I'm glad you admitted Joe Biden is the president, because a lot of you don't. So now that you've
respect for the president.
Okay. And do you respect what Donald Trump said about our troops the other day, about the Medal of Honor versus the Medal of Freedom? You respect that? You think that was acceptable?
I have to work for a living, so I don't get to sit on the news all day and watch everything he said.
Okay. So here's the deal. All of us probably have to work. That's not abnormal. All right, but I need you to go look into Donald Trump's recent statements in which he was disrespecting our troops, all right?
And look at both sides.
No. But
it's not about our statements. That's
Rebecca, but for the sake of what I'm talking about, you know Joe Biden is president and you've survived.
Barely.
Oh my gosh, the live was flagged, ladies and gentlemen. It was such a great live, but it got flagged. Oh my gosh. Wow. So guess what we're going to do? Ladies and gentlemen? We got to restart this thing. Rebecca. You see what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. So what I am going to do, all right, I am going to restart this live before they do something dangerous over here, ladies and gentlemen. I know. No, I just joined word up. Should we keep going? We can keep going. What do you want to do? It's up to you. Actually, I don't even see it anymore. The flag has disappeared. Normally they put a restriction up there. It's not there anymore. It's not there. Maybe it was Rebecca that got flagged, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it was Rebecca. Rebecca, I guess you can't get in the box and spread lies and misinformation like that. All right, I think I'm good. Normally, yeah. I mean, I try to keep it clean. Wow, you said F1. What is F1? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I got to talk to my good friend out there. Hold on, DJ Kitty. Come on up here, DJ. Oh, DJ, you can't come up here. What the heck is F1? What is F1? Oh, is that what you guys put in the chat to change things? Is that what that's about? Come on up here, Queen Flea. Come on, tell me what that F1 is. I don't know about that. Queen Flea, what's going on?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I when I'm not over here, I'm over at African Atheist. And whenever somebody says something in the chat or up in the box, and it's a community guideline violation, I think the antidote is F1. That's what I was taught.
Yeah.
Over there.
So you guys put that in the chat, and that does something to the algorithm, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's put a bunch of F1s in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right.
Not all right. F2. Whoever said F2.
Okay, let's see if we can get some F1s out there. That's interesting. I've never heard of that. But normally, when there's a restriction, it puts a little badge up there, and then the numbers start to go down. So I don't see the restriction, so we'll see what it is, all right?
All right.
All right, I'm going to move it on. All right, thank you, Queen.
I'll see you later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up to Queen. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's move it along, ladies and gentlemen. So where is the Trump supporter that believes that the Laura Loomer statement, it's Trump or it's really over? Who still believes that? Thank you, everyone, for the for the F1s. All right. Who still believes that it's Trump or it's really over? Put a 1 in the chat. There he goes, right there. Okay. Andrea, come on up here, Andrea. All right, come on up here, Andrea. We don't got all morning. All right, I got a lot of people that want to talk to you. Andrea, come on up here. All right. Biden sold us out. Come on up here, Andrea. I would love to hear how Biden sold you out, Andrea. See, this is the thing. These Trump supporters, I send them invitations to come up here, and guess what they do? They act like they don't know how TikTok works. There are so many other folks in here that would love to hear from you, all right, and help you get out of that cult, but you got to get in the box. All right, Andrea, I'm going to send you another invitation. All right, and if you don't accept it, I'm going to tell my mods next time they see you putting a lie in the chat, go ahead and put Andrea in a straitjacket so she can't lie again. Not in this live, all right? We don't want liars, all right? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe Laura Loomer's statement that it's Trump or it's really over. What that tells me is, all right, Nene, come on up here, Nene. What that tells me is you're on the verge. Rebecca got up here, but Rebecca left real quick. All right. Oh, okay. Jennifer, come on up here. Come on up here, Jennifer. Let Zeus minister to your soul, Jennifer. All right. I'm just trying to afford groceries, sir. Oh, okay. All right. Come on up here. Let me help you with that. Come on up here. We don't got all morning, MAGA. As you can see, Kamala Harris is doing a great job steamrolling MAGA. This is not a difficult thing. Who do we got? Oh, all right. So none of you Trump supporters have the courage. You know what's so sad? These are the same knuckleheads. They had no problem storming the United States Capitol, right? You had no problem storming the Capitol on January 6th. All right, okay, all right. Cranky, come on up in the box. Come on now, we don't got all morning. They had no storming the Capitol on January 6th. But now all of a sudden you have a problem getting in the box and actually explaining yourself. Cranky, how are you?
Good morning.
You're a Trump supporter?
Well, I used to be a Democrat, but now I'm a Trump supporter. Not a full Republican, just a Trump supporter.
Well, I didn't ask you your journey. All right, I didn't ask that. I'm just trying to get straight to it. So do you believe Laura Loomer when she says it's Trump or it's really over?
Yes, I believe that.
So
you
are you
had enough these last 3 years?
Well, I'm doing fine. You survived. You're alive, right? So what has you close to jumping off the cliff? What part of these last 3 years? What part of the last 3.5 years has you ready to jump off the cliff?
Got laid off. Impossible to find the job.
Got it. What industry are you in?
Electrician.
Okay, so you're an electrician and you got laid off.
Yeah, and now
how long were you an electrician?
For 16 years.
Okay. And so why did you get laid off?
Why? Because right now they're subcontracting to companies that have a bunch of undocumented workers working for them.
What's the name of these companies? What's the name of the company that did this?
It's Lumen.
Lubin. How you spell that?
Lumed.
Lumed. All right. Hold on. I need to look it up because, and what state is this? Are you calling from?
Florida.
Okay. And the reason that I'm kind of curious because I'm trying to understand how you jumped past your state and local officials, how you jumped past your governor, and how did you get to the conclusion that it was Joe Biden? DeSantis doesn't have anything to do with that because didn't DeSantis pass some real strict laws out there about migrants?
Yeah, but that law might be in effect, but nobody's really respecting that law because, I'm Latino, so there's a bunch of illegals. I have a few illegals in my family.
Well, when we say migrants here, I know you're from the community, but we say migrants, all right? We try to make it clear they're still human. They're still human beings, right?
Yeah, there are a few migrants that that's still here, that didn't leave. You can't always believe what you see in the news because honestly, I'm part of the community and I haven't seen anybody who I know is left.
So you're on the edge and you're at the point where you're saying, hey, if Donald Trump gets into office, I won't jump off the cliff. So what do you think Trump is going? What do you think Trump is going to do once he gets into office? That's going to turn around into basically a massive payday for you. Because I've heard him say it.
Look, I'm not expecting it to be another payday. I'm just sick of, for example, I'm just sick of the waiting around for Democrats to do stuff for our community. Because I'm Dominican, so I'm black and I'm Latino.
But what about
So
Donald Trump wanting to deport people like you?
well, he can't deport me because I was born in New York.
But it doesn't. What is he going to do? How's he going to know that? How would he
Because
know that?
I have a U.S. passport and I'm a U.S. citizen.
No. So you think that? Okay. So what you're saying is let's go to his world. They walk down the street. They see how you look. They're going to think you're a migrant, right? Right off top. You know how this goes. You look suspicious. You look suspicious. You've ever heard any law enforcement say stuff to you like that? You look suspicious. You ever been subjected to that kind of treatment?
Oh, of course.
You ready to go through that again?
Well, right now I'm doing Uber to try to maintain until something happens. And then I've got pulled over, and then the deputy
Uber?
got really pissed off at me because I drove him to a spot that was well lit
Where is Uber's headquarters?
in San Francisco.
So a Democrat state is helping you in Florida.
Yeah.
How does that feel? If it wasn't for Uber, you probably wouldn't even have anything. Gavin Newsom, the state of California, saving people in Florida.
Okay, but then you can.
No.
But that's capitalism. That's not politics.
I think I understand why you're struggling a little bit, because you're not processing who's really helping you and who's not helping you. You alienated yourself from the party that's helping you so much. Now you're basically on an island all by yourself in the state of Florida. Do you think DeSantis actually cares about you and your well-being?
No, hell no. No politician cares about us.
Do you think Trump cares about you?
No. And you know what's
so
funny?
why would you jump off of the cliff if Trump doesn't get elected then? If you know this.
Because may I speak just a little bit, because you stopped me in the beginning, because I'm 50 years old. I'm a New Yorker. Like for example, Charles Schumer, is my senator for God knows how many years. I can't recall one thing that man has done except stay in power. I'm just sick of the Democratic nonsense already. I just want to change.
Okay, so you can't recall. Have you done any investigations into some of the policies that have been passed that he's helped get passed?
No, he hasn't gotten nothing really passed for our community.
So the Inflation Reduction Act, infrastructure. He's been instrumental in getting that legislation passed.
And then all the money goes.
And that turns into. Let me go back to what again. A lady came up in here. So let's talk infrastructure, for instance, right? All right. What do we do with infrastructure? Hold on 1 second. I want to make sure I get it. Okay. So, but the infrastructure package, that's an increased investment to the $1.2 trillion, by the way. That's a lot of money. An investment in the national network of bridges, roads, airports, public transportation, national broadband, internet, waterways, energy systems. You definitely are benefiting from the roads part of this, especially if you're working for a company like Uber, right? We need better roads.
Of course, we need better bridges. We need better everything. I'm tired of our country. And another thing.
So it sounds to me, I'm going to tell you what it is, Cranky. It sounds to me like because you're in the state of Florida, you're under a red state. They're not going to tell you how Democrats are helping. You do know that, right? So you actually got to actively go out and look at this stuff and listen to it, right? You're still under Trump's tax plan. That's an issue for you, right? Okay. Right? And as you can recall, Donald Trump, he mismanaged the pandemic. Did the layoff that you experienced happen after the pandemic? During the pandemic or after? After the pandemic. Okay, so you're dealing with the reality that after the pandemic, a lot of companies had to downsize and make changes because of the way Donald Trump mismanaged the pandemic. And you know they're not going to come out and tell you. They're not going to come out and say, well, this is Donald Trump's fault. They're going to try to make it sound like it's something the Democrats did. So have I stopped you from wanting to jump off the cliff yet, Cranky? Because I don't think you really want to jump off the cliff. I don't think so. I think you're misled. I think you're misguided. All right?
No, I'm not.
But if
I'm
you
not
really...
I'm not misguided.
Do you have health care? Do you have health care?
Yes, I do.
How are you doing that? Is it through the Affordable Care Act?
Oh, yeah, fortunately, yeah, it is.
Wow.
I know.
So
I know.
I'm done. I can't, Cranky. I can't let you gaslight people the way you're doing it. You're literally benefiting from and these are just things I'm thinking of. I know there's other people that could probably think of a lot more, right? Because they're way more versed in it. But just in the little work that I've done, I'm like, this dude's benefiting from a lot of the things Democrats have done. All right. And you're going to get on TikTok and say, F that, I'm going to vote for Donald Trump, who you know is going to try to undo all of that. It makes no sense.
Okay, but what are we so are we supposed to keep going more and more into trillions and trillions of debt in order for me to have for people like myself to have health care? Like I said, then
get off of it. Get off of healthcare then if you don't like it.
No, let me give you a quick analysis about Obamacare for myself. I have Obamacare just in case I have an emergency where I really need it. If I don't get into, for example, more debt because I got into an accident or something happens to me. You don't want to know where my real healthcare is at? Because the healthcare system sucks here. I go to Colombia to take care of my real healthcare.
So you leave the United States,
to
go to another country. And what if you can't leave the United States because the injury or whatever is so bad? What are you going to do again? You're going to use the United.
I have that health insurance for emergency purposes. The doctors here suck. That system sucks.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Ago,
Cranky. See, this is why I always stop you. Because I can't allow you to disrespect the United States the way you're doing it. All right. And then act like I'm okay with that. No, we have some of the best healthcare in the United States. We have some of the best technology in the United States. This is probably one of the most innovative places on the planet. So for you to sit there and benefit from companies like
where does all your community go to go get dental work and also go get plastic surgery?
I just can't believe you're literally benefiting from Obamacare. I can't believe you're benefiting from
dental work. Like if you want veneers, where do people go to do the veneers and go do the BBLs and all that stuff? Your community, they all go to Medellin, Colombia.
Wow.
Look it up.
Wow. Cranky. Where do you get most of your news from?
Well, not CNN, MSNBC, or Fox.
I can tell. So where?
From guys like you.
No, you don't listen to guys like me. Duh.
No, I get it. I break down I get information a little bit from anywhere.
Okay.
You can't trust the news anymore. The news, everybody has an agenda. Fox has an agenda. MSNBC has an agenda.
So Cranky, this is what I'm going to need you to do. Are you jumping off the cliff if Kamala Harris wins?
I'm not going to jump off the cliff.
Okay. Well, now I get it. All right. So what I'm going to do is, number one, I'm going to ask that you, refrain from going to any of those websites that you get your news from because you're terribly wrong. Number one. Number two, I need you to go do some research about all the things that you got going on in your life that are coming from the Democrats. And then the same time, do another deep dive into what policies are you benefiting from currently that the Republicans have helped pass, all right? And I want you to come back and bring me the results, all right? Because what it sounds to me like is you're sorely misinformed and you hate the United States of America and you're trying to take advantage of a country that's actually taking care of you, which shows me you're really just a miserable, evil, corrupt person just like Donald Trump. And you're possessed with the MAGA demon, all right? And I have zero tolerance for liars like yourself. All right? Now,
why? Because you couldn't convince me. How much are you getting paid to do this? Because you know what? I'm seeing the same rhetoric with a bunch of black creators. How much are you getting paid to do this?
you're spiraling, bro.
How much are you getting paid to do this? You little communist.
All right,
how much are you getting paid to do it, you little communist? You little socialist communist? How much are you getting paid to do this?
More than you are driving that Uber. But you know what? You ought to be grateful for you ought to be grateful for those Uber rewards you're getting, all right? Because as far as I'm concerned, if I was the president of Uber and I knew you were out there driving Americans around with this mindset, I would cancel your access to the app and I would banish you. And I would say, no, you stay in your little red fascist state and you figure out a way to make money. You former electrician. No. See, now I understand why he's no longer an electrician, ladies and gentlemen, because he lacks control. He doesn't have self-control. And then number two, he's not that professional. You would think after 50 years in the industry, Cranky would know how to act like he has some common sense and he would act a little more civilized. Cranky, I've never been so disappointed to meet an electrician in my life. All right. All I've done is been very kind to you in this box, even at the expense of my own reputation. And in the process of being truthful, the MAGA demon surfaced itself and reared its ugly head and showed us all just how disgusting and ungrateful of a human being you really are. I'm disappointed in you. Step your game up, champ. I'm disappointed in you. Step your game up. If you want a better situation, no. Why do you think the Democrats got rid of you? You don't represent. You don't. No.
Why do you think I left New York?
Because you couldn't cut it.
I couldn't cut it.
Yeah, you didn't. You didn't have the tool.
You know what? Go to New York.
I'm saying it because you couldn't survive in New York. Simple.
Go around with New York and wear a.
You see where he's going. He wants to get into the racism stuff. It's not going to work with Zeus. All right. I've heard every insult.
You keep cutting.
I've heard every insult, Cranky. And as a matter of fact, Cranky, you sound a little
Stop cutting
cranky.
me off, jackass.
Cranky, you sound a little cranky. All right. So you got to understand how the rules work, Cranky. When it's your show, you run it. All right. You don't get to come in my box and tell you don't get the opportunity to come in my box and tell me what to do. Let me turn up the temperature on the lake of fire. Let me turn up the temperature on the lake of fire, ladies and gentlemen. Cranky, I'm going to go ahead. I think the real Cranky is a great person. I think the real Cranky is a good person. But unfortunately, that Cranky is a little too cranky and he is possessed with the MAGA demon. So I'm not speaking to the real Cranky because I really think the real Cranky might be a great guy, a great father. But to the MAGA demon that has possessed Cranky, get out of him right now. All right, I'm going to cast you straight into the lake of fire. Ladies and gentlemen, I've turned the temperature up real high this time. Join me in giving Cranky, who works for Uber and is on Obamacare, benefiting like no one else has ever benefited, but crying about the state of this country. He's ready to jump off the cliff once Kamala Harris wins the election in 2024. Join me in giving this MAGA-possessed demon what he deserves. A round of boos and shame. Let's go, Cranky. This one's for you.
Silence, you MAGA demon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a day. It's time to bring up some of our guests, ladies and gentlemen, and hear from those of you who are brave enough to get in the box and tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, you got 3 minutes. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's roll. Let's go. All right. Who do we got first? Good morning, Moo the Tuxedo Cat. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing?
What's going on, man?
Jeez.
Listen, I just got to tell you, man, I'm still very impressed with how the Dems have been running this campaign, man. I have to tell you, the rhetoric that's going on at the DNC, I've been waiting to hear these kinds of positions for about 42 years now, man. I haven't heard about taking on the corporations, taking on the private equities. I've been telling the Dems to get with it for a very long time, and I don't know who's in charge at this point. But y'all are playing some chess right now. I've never seen this before from you guys, man.
You think we're winning? You think the Democrats are winning and steamrolling, like I was saying earlier?
I'll tell you right now, man, what you guys did was you united the party, man. You came to the progressives and you said, you know what, guys, this time we're bringing you with us. And we're here with you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're not going to let you down, dude. We're going to be with you all the way, right?
Thank you.
So I appreciate Kamala for giving the progressives this kind of opportunity right now. I especially appreciate the Democrats for having AOC speak at the DNC, man. That's very powerful, guys. You have to understand how uplifting this is to the progressives in your party right now, man.
Thank you.
You're really sending a good message to us right now, and we're going to throw our support behind you because of it, man. So
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Yeah,
Thank
man,
you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Anything I want to address one thing real quick, man, real quick. I just want to tell MAGA why there are protests outside the DNC. The reason there are protests outside the DNC is because the Dems are the only people who will listen to these protesters. Why would they go protest about Gaza at the RNC when your homeboy said finish them? He doesn't care about women and children over in Gaza. He wants a final solution for these people. So why would we protest at the RNC when you don't give a dang and you're not going to listen to us? Kamala is even entertaining an arms embargo at this point.
Wow.
I've gotten more out of her than I have out of you guys ever already, and she's not even president yet. She's not even president yet.
Wow. Wow, that's very spot on, Moo. I mean, and I know where you stand. I think I got a good idea of where you stand politically. And for you to say such kind words, you don't offer kind words like that often. For you to say that, it once again speaks volumes to just how great of a campaign Kamala Harris, Tim Walz are running, right?
I mean, I'm not trying to insult, and I know how you guys feel, man. I'm not trying to be insulting here. I think she's running a better campaign than both of Obama's, to be honest with you, man.
Yeah.
I have never seen excitement and such a large crowd. And you know, I'm not going to get into, but when Hillary came out, dude, they didn't stop yelling for like 10 minutes, okay? I've never seen this before.
Wow. Yeah. What do you, if you were to compare it and contrast it to the RNC to the DNC, what's the big difference?
I think the big difference is the RNC's message is very negative towards America, right? They never say anything positive about this country, and they have no message to move us forward, right? They're not addressing corporate price gouging. I mean, I have to tell you the policy I'm most excited that Kamala's talked about so far.
Go for it.
In the election, for me, housing is the most important issue to me right now, okay?
Yeah.
And what I heard Kamala tell me is that she's going to stop the private equities from buying the homes that should be going to single families, and that she's going to build 3 million more new homes that the equities aren't going to be allowed to buy, that are going to go to single families and lower income middle class people.
Thank you.
That's a great policy on top of the $25,000 credit.
Wow.
This is a hell of a policy, guys.
Listen, you are spot on, my brother, all right? And I appreciate you, all right, my good friend. But I got to move it on because, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Moo. All right. Make sure you give him. Oh, I'm so sorry, Moo. I was going to ask. Moo goes live, all right? You should check him out. He's really very knowledgeable, and he goes in like no one else. Please follow Moo. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Moo a round of applause. I wouldn't be a gangster. Hey, good morning, Shay. I see you, DJ Kitty. DJ Kitty, it's amazing. You can I can see you now, DJ Kitty. So that means like you can actually come up. Good morning, Shay. How are you?
Good morning. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, Moo, thanks. I'm not a progressive. I'm a moderate. And so thank you for sharing your point of view from the far left. And that gives us a lot of hope. Now that makes a lot of sense, what I'm seeing on the energy and how
Yes.
the Democrat.
Now I'm going to go turn my AC on. Keep talking.
Go ahead, honey. Yeah. It's just, that is really cool because maybe you help me understand even more. Like we feel the energy, we feel it. And I was like, what has made this change? And I get it. You finally feel heard. That was awesome, man. Thank you for helping me understand that. And for so many people to understand that. And so when we go back to the guy prior to this, he has Obama. So he was saying, what have the Democrats done for me? But yet he's living on a policy that the Democrats did for him, Obamacare, right? He's living on what, great companies that were established in Silicon Valley, like Uber, right? So it's really interesting to me that he sits here and says how much he's lived off, what policies have Democrats ever done for me, but yet he's living on policies that Democrats gave to him.
Bingo.
It's
You're talking about Cranky.
Yeah, Cranky. He's living on Obamacare. Who wants to get rid of that? Donald J. Trump. So you're not going to have any form of affordable health care?
Sad.
Yes, we understand our medical system, our healthcare system is broken. We understand that. Yes, I do know people that go to Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela to get veneers, to get liposuction, right? To get eye surgeries. We understand that. But you think Donald Trump's going to help you lower your medical care costs? He's not. That's why you vote for the left. It takes progress. It takes a long time to get there. We have to have both the House and the Senate to get things done. We showed you that in 2021 and 2022. In the first 2 years under the Biden administration, we had control of both houses. We got a lot of important stuff done. And that is how the Democrats work. And so
Thank you, Shay.
I'm excited about that. Seeing the Obamas back on the stage last night was so freaking powerful.
Yeah.
It was so good. And I love where Obama, Michelle's always famous where we go high, they go, they go low, we go high. Last night she said, screw it. We ain't going high no more. She gave it to Donald Trump, told him he's seeking a black person's job.
Steamrolling MAGA.
Steamrolled him. So did he. I bet there was ketchup all over the walls of Mar-a-Lago last night.
Yeah. Did you see how many posts he did on his platform while Obama? It was like 30 or 40 posts. He is spiraling out of control, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, I've never seen anything like this. Look at this. I think I actually have the graphic. Look at this, ladies. Let me see if I have the graphic. I saw it on X, and I said, you can't sit back here and act like none of this stuff is happening, ladies and gentlemen. The man is literally having a meltdown. Oh my God! Let me see if I can get it. Oh my gosh! Hold on.
He's so desperate. He's breaking the Logan Act. You talked about that? Him calling Netanyahu?
Oh really? Look at all of that. Look at all of that. Look at all these.
Oh my God!
Look at all those Truth Social posts while Obama was cooking them. Trump just posted. His supporters are sitting there on their phones. He's trying to get their attention from watching Obama cook them, watching Michelle cook them. It's some of the sickest stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, by the way, I think that's cute, right? That's pretty nice.
I love that.
Yeah, let's go.
It's the felon, yeah.
Yes. All right, let's get it back, ladies and gentlemen. There you go.
No, it was so beautiful to see that last night, and just, him talking about his addiction to crowd size. That was hysterical. Yeah.
But what happened with the Logan Act, real quick?
So the Logan Act, so that is, you can't interfere in foreign policy.
Right.
He called Netanyahu to stop the deal. Netanyahu has agreed to a ceasefire.
What?
Yes. You haven't heard this?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I was super busy. Listen, I was taking care of affairs. He did what?
He called Netanyahu and said, hey, Bibi, don't do the deal till I get back in office because that's going to help Harris win.
Wow!
Yeah, the DOJ has now launched an investigation using the Logan Act against Donald J. Trump.
Wow!
They're investigating it. He got himself in hot water fucking again. The man needs to keep, excuse my French, he needs to keep his phone out of his hand. stop himself. The narcissism in him. He doesn't want to lose. He's doing everything. He stopped the border bill. So he doesn't care about the migrants crossing the border. He doesn't care about all that. He doesn't care about wars going on that you claim that Biden's getting to World War III. He doesn't care. He only cares about winning.
Wow.
He only cares about winning. He doesn't care about our country. When are y'all going to wake up?
Wow.
This guy could give a flying flip. He wants back in power. He doesn't care. He doesn't.
That's sad.
All of you just all worried about what is Biden and all this stuff. Trump doesn't care about Gaza. He doesn't care about people dying and struggling. He doesn't care.
All right. Well, listen, Shay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I know. This better do him in. I'm so sick.
Make sure you follow Shay.
Medal of Honor. Thank you.
Follow Shay, ladies and gentlemen. Show Shay some love. All right. You going live? You've been going live lately too, right? So make sure, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting back up to it.
Very, very, very knowledgeable. And again, this is why we do the show. It's not just about my voice getting out there. It's about everyone's voice being heard. All right, ladies. Ginger, thank you for the subscriptions. All right, join me. All right, show Shay some love, ladies and gentlemen. Shay, love you too. All right, I appreciate it, ladies and gentlemen.
We're gonna win this. Let's go. All right.
Thank you, Ginger Wilkins with the subs and the sub gifts, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up. It's not just the show for Zeus. All right, it's a show for everyone. It's all Americans. All right, Diddy. I knew it. Now you've heard what's been said all morning, DJ Kitty. What do you got for us? And good morning to you.
Good morning, Zeus. Good morning, everyone in the kingdom.
All right, Jams. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna be quick.
Yes.
So what was his name? Krabby? Cranky?
Powerful black woman. Thank you for the subscription. Yeah, Cranky. His name was Cranky.
And think about what you're saying. I mean, I get it. You lost your job back in 2019, so you're driving Uber. Thank goodness that a Democratic state is helping you survive. You're on Obamacare, but you're still whining. They've always told us to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps. When you come to America, that's what the deal is, okay? And for you to be of Latin descent and you're crapping on your own brothers and sisters says a lot about you. It says more about you than it does the government.
DC, thank you for the subscriptions.
For others. It says that you don't care about others, and that's really sad. That's really sad that you can't see past your own self. At the end of the day, that's something that you and your higher being will have to take up. It's really telling. And again, pull yourself up by your own bootstraps. And I'm going to need you to lace them up and go find you something safe to do. Coming on Zeus Live, pretending that you were a Democrat, now you're voting for Trump, the guy that raised everyone's taxes, the guy that mismanaged COVID, and so that's why you lost your job. But you want to blame this administration that's doing everything to try and save us?
Yeah.
Save us from destruction, but all you can see is your little window of dissatisfaction within your own self. Do a deep dive within yourself and figure out what's wrong with you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I know one thing, he got a nasty little mouth on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and it's sad, but they tend to do that. And the fact of the matter is, when you have lost in life, you're angry. And we get it, MAGA. You have lost in life, and you see all of us continuing to move forward, but you make America great again. You're still stuck back there, and that's why your life sucks. I'm sorry. I know that it's hard to understand, so I'm talking extra slow for you, specifically for you, MAGA. Okay, I'm done talking to MAGA.
Okay.
Let me talk to the kingdom.
Thank you.
Michelle, our beautiful Michelle.
Michelle Obama.
And Michelle Obama and Barack Obama. I miss them. I love them. I sat with my husband and watched them. I felt relief. I felt love. I felt I felt hope. Like we are going to get out of the hell that we've been in. That's number one. But Michelle said, do something. So I'm going to everybody to do something. It's 1.5 in the chat. Do something. She said, do something. You can go to events.democrats.org and sign up. I'm sorry. You want me to drop Zeus?
No. You finish your thought. It's just kind of there to help people know, we got to keep it going, but go for it.
I'll go as quick as I can.
Somebody said, if you don't mind, and it looks like Tisha, her name is Tisha. She says, what have they done for the black community? I know Tisha didn't say that. Tisha, Lord have mercy, Tisha.
Girl, Tisha, I'm going to get to you, but I'm going to finish my train of thought, but I'm going to get to you, okay? Okay, go to events.democrats.org, sign up. There's mobilize.us. Also, sign up. You can phone bank. They have civics classes. They'll show you how to engage with other Democrats. They'll show you how to get involved. And that's what we need you to do. I need you to make sure that everyone in your household is registered to vote. Vote.org. And I need you to check it. We have 76 days? Check it every day. You know how they are. What's the young lady's name again?
Tisha. Go ahead and give her something to chew on before we move it on. All right, DJ Kid, if you don't mind, go ahead, let her know.
Really quick, baby. Google is free. You can type in Google. Okay? Type in any question that you have, and it'll give you an answer. And if you need help comprehending, maybe they have those apps that can explain things for you.
The AI. There's even AI.
AI. Get you some help. But first of all, I need you to always remember, find you something safe to do. This ain't it.
This ain't it.
This ain't it. Zeus and the Kingdom, you guys have a wonderful day. We have the Clintons tonight, I believe. I cannot wait. I love you all. Thank you for allowing me to come on your platform.
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful to you, brother.
No problem, sis.
For the gifts. You guys stay safe out in these TikTok streets.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to the beautiful DJ. No lies detected. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue down this path. All right. Who do we have next, ladies and gentlemen? Who do we have next? All righty then. Who do we have next? All right, let's see. Ride, greetings. How are you doing, my good friend?
Hey, what's happening, Zeus?
What's going on?
Hitting you up from the Windy City where we out here getting busy.
Let's go. Talk to him.
It has been off the chain here in Chicago. So much love, so much positive energy, and that's what America needs. We
Amen.
Sick and tired of all of the fear. We sick and tired of all of the hate, and most definitely we sick and tired of the Republican Congress who has done absolutely nothing for the American people. Right along with the orange orangutan.
Amen.
With that, we've had it. So, this is a message to all of the people that's whining and crying, talking about Kamala haven't done nothing, Biden haven't done anything. Stop lying to yourself. If the stock market is at almost 41,000 points, stop lying to yourself. Corporations are getting richer by the day, and the prices are high because of their greed, not because of Joe Biden. The gas prices are not high because of Joe Biden and Kamala. So wake up and pay attention. And may I add, if the Republicans really, really care about you, name some policy that they've written in the last 15 years that helped the 99% in America. Can you please name it? I'll wait for it. 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still
nothing.
So please stop this foolishness out here. Stop it.
Yep.
Also, when I have people that tell me, that's politicians, that's telling me that they want to make sure that 100 million people get a tax break in this country, I'm for that. When I have people say that they want to make sure that kids get tax credits of $6,000, I'm for that. When I hear about them trying to help people get rid of student loan debt, I'm for that. But I can't tell you what I'm for that Republicans say because they ain't for nothing except giving more money to rich people. And if you're that slow and you do not understand that, I don't know what to tell you. That means there's something wrong with your mind and your thinking. Okay? This is not hard. This is not rocket science. This is not nothing. They literally told you nothing in the last 15 years that they're going to do to help you. Nothing.
Nothing.
And then they whine and complain about everything that they say, oh, Democrats haven't done it. Yeah, the Democrats have done something. You know who stopped it? The Republican Senate.
Bingo!
And the Republican House. How many bills have the Republican House passed since they've been in office? 22. How many when Nancy Pelosi was in charge? About 432. So I'm sick of y'all and your nonsense. Keep it to yourself.
Tell them!
We too smart out here. You talk about woke, you're right. We super woke. We so woke that we're not going for the lies no more. You can't tell people who they can love and who they can't love. You can't take away women's rights. What give a man a right to tell a woman what she can do with her body if a man don't have a period once a month and carry a baby?
Bingo! Tell them!
We sick of this. It's about love. It's about love and unity, and that's what the Democratic Party stands for. And that's the one thing that I will say. Love trumps hate. And always remember this, everybody here in these TikTok streets. I love you all. Peace, positivity, love, not hate, will change America. And one more thing. Always remember these words right here. Your ego ain't your amigo.
Oh, there we go. Let's give James Ride a round of applause.
Show me some love, and I'm going to give you love back because that's how we change America.
Thank you.
Trumps hate, period.
Yep, no lies detected, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you give them a follow. Show them some love. Love you too, bro. You're welcome. All right.
Keep cooking them every day, all day. That's all we got for them. Nothing but love. We're going to love you. Hey, check this out. We're going to love you from a distance. If you ain't with us, you against us, but we still love you, but from a distance.
Amen. All right. I'll talk to you soon, ladies and gentlemen. All right. One love. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to Jams Ride. No lies detected. So as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's a show of, we have a lot of people in here, ladies and gentlemen, that clearly understand what's at stake this November, all right? So to you Trump supporters, are you willing to now get out of the cult? It's not just me saying this. Thank you, Rick. It's not just Zeus saying this. All right, the American people, listen, Christy, here I am. Listen, Christy, here you go, Christy, with the nonsense. Christy, are you okay, Christy? Christy, if you don't mind, real quickly, if you don't mind. Christy, if you don't mind. All right, Christy, if you don't mind.
You don't mind if I go off teleprompter for a second, do you?
You don't mind if I go off teleprompter for a second, do you, Christy? Come on up here, Christy. When you put Trump 2024 in my chat, what I perceive that to be is you begging, and I do mean begging, on your knees to have a conversation with Zeus, right, MAGA? So if you put Trump 2024 in the chat and then I select you, that means you have to come in the box. Otherwise, I'm going to tell my moderators to put you in a straitjacket, which means just mute. All right. So who was that just did that? Who was this? G Wilsey. G Wilsey. Come on up here, ma'am. Come on up here, ma'am. I sent you an invite. Don't get all scared now. Because one of the things I don't want is I don't want you to be in the comment section. Thank you, Little Hawk. She didn't come up, so only way she can now be heard is if she sends Zeus a guest request. Otherwise, G Wilsey, no one wants to hear from you. All right, let's try one more, and then we're going to go back to the box. All right, I'm looking for these MAGA demons, ladies and gentlemen. Because I want to know if any of them are still on the edge. And what I mean by the edge is Laura Loomer posted on X, the app formerly known as Twitter. She says, it's Trump or it's really over. There won't be a second chance to fix things. And so I know there are Trump supporters right now ready to jump off the cliff, the metaphor, right? Here it is. Here it is. Right. Things getting done. All right. Things done change. Democrats running this country. I think demon rats. Yeah, things done change. Come on up here. Put a little meat on the bone. Put a little meat on the bone. All right. If you say something disgusting in my chat, you know exactly what I'm going to do. And Little Hawk is one of the best ones. He's gonna get you. All right. He probably wants to do worse. He probably wants to hit the block button. But if Little Hawk gets you, that's your you know what. All right. So we understand that. Got him, Little Hawk. Good job, Little Hawk. Oh my God. All right. So these are the instructions to MAGA. Don't make any big financial decisions. Don't get pregnant. Don't get married. Don't make any big purchases until after the election. You really are about to find out in November whether you have a future or if your country is over. Blah, blah, blah. It's Trump or it's really over. There won't be a second chance to fix things. So I want to find that Trump supporter that believes this message, and I want to make sure we talk to them before they jump off the proverbial cliff, all right? You're so lost. What are you gonna do when Obama just ain't enough? Okay, well let me ask Tikas. What do you call yourself, Tikas? Come on up in the box real quick, all right? Yeah. This knucklehead right here, Hawk, get him. I sent him in. All right. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back to the box and talk to our truth tellers out there. Oh. Another MAGA demon. Please let them jump. Yeah, another MAGA demon afraid to get in the box. Y'all know what to do with that MAGA demon. Just put him on mute. All right, make him listen to Zeus the entire show. We don't want to hear from him. All right, Tikas, this one's for you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give him a round of boos and shame. There you go.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
Pretty sweet. I sent you an invite too. You don't want to get in the box. I sent you an invite. Let's not play games, MAGA. If you believe what you're saying is true, you shouldn't be afraid to get in the box and explain what you're saying. It's sad. It's a sad day in America. You guys are all just as low energy as Donald Trump is these days. I've never seen anything like this. All right. To the box. Good morning, Attacking. How are you doing, Attacking? How are you doing?
Good morning, Zeus, and good morning to everybody in the kingdom. God dang, I love Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, don't you?
Yeah, I do. It's like they're back. What did Michelle say? Hope is making a comeback, right?
Yeah. You know, they give me chills. When they both talk, they give me chills. Barack Obama brought a tear to my eye when he talks, you know, because he's so elegant and he's articulate. And you can hear, it's a complete sentence, unlike Trump. He didn't rattle on about boats and batteries and sharks. Oh, my, you know, none of that stuff. So what I've been doing all morning, listening, I was in Angela's broadcast and listening to you. Do you know that I was searching all the polls, different polls?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think that the Republicans are going to like any of the polls.
What are the polls saying?
Kamala's ahead right now. But now the thing is this. We don't like polls. You know, we can't say she's going to win because of poll, because the poll doesn't vote.
Right.
But, you know, they like to brag about things when they're ahead, like with the stock market when Trump was in office. He always bragged about the stock market. Now that the stock market's doing good under Biden, he says it's only good because he's coming back as president. You know, so he tries to change everything around.
Yeah.
I think last night, you know, she received over 4,000 delegates. 4,000.
Wow.
Yesterday, I broadcasted for 5 hours. I broadcasted the entire show. When California passed, and everybody's talking in my chat going, why did they pass? Why did they pass? Well, they passed because they wanted to announce the 482 delegates from California. having Gavin Newsom, Nancy Pelosi, and other Democratic Republicans or Democratic politicians.
So they intentionally passed.
They intentionally passed because they wanted to make a big coming out of support from that.
Bingo.
If you look at the rally, because they showed the rally that Tim Walz and Kamala Harris was at, the stadium was packed.
Milwaukee.
It was packed.
She had 2 packed stadiums at the same time.
It was packed. It wasn't AI. It was packed. So Donald Trump is not only losing in the polls. Again, we can't rely on the polls, but you can say that there's enthusiasm up the wazoo for Kamala Harris because the goddamn arenas are packed.
Let's go, Jackie.
So you can't keep saying they're AI generated when you see thousands and thousands and thousands of people in an arena live on from cameras being shown and people's own phones broadcasting these things.
Tell them attacking.
So for you guys to say this when you see them all sitting there, it's amazing, the enthusiasm. And have you noticed that Donald Trump is starting to use the word enthusiasm?
Oh, he has. Well, he needs to. Yeah. Right. He's lacking it.
He's lacking. And
remember, he said he was going to go back and have some Cheerios and have some fun with them in his cottage at Bedminster. It's not looking like those Cheerios did a good thing as far as I'm concerned. I don't know.
No. But the thing is this. He's using that buzzword because he uses buzzwords to incite his people. And because the enthusiasm is astonishing right now, and she's on a momentum, okay? I've used this analogy multiple times in different things. When Joe Biden stepped down, he's at the top of the mountain.
Right.
Kamala Harris is the little snowball.
Right.
And it's rolling down the mountain. And as it's rolling down, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And at the end, Kamala Harris is going to win the 2024 election and Trump is going to be out.
Thank you.
Used to it.
Thank you.
Everybody, we love you. Everybody be good. Everybody be safe. We'll talk to you later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you're attacking. Make sure you give a follow. Join me in giving attacking a round of applause. This is what the American people are saying, ladies and gentlemen. These panelists that come up here, I want you to really listen to them. This is not choreographed. These are real voices that are basically from all different parts of the country, and they all have something valuable, and I do mean very valuable, to add to this conversation that we're having. All right. Good morning. Who was this? Gina? Good morning. How are you doing? Good morning, Gina. How are you?
Doing good.
I just
want to say you are so exciting, and
Well,
I
thank
added you earlier.
Oh,
You're
wow.
exciting and inspiring.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm very new.
Okay. Welcome to the show, and I'm glad that you're here. It's always nice to hear different voices, all right? But it sounds like you're also committed to the cause.
I am. I am a big supporter of Kamala.
You mean Kamala?
Everything she's saying is inspiring.
Mm.
We can actually put our kids in front of the TV and have them watch and learn and be inspired. And that alone is a big relief after 8 years of this.
Yeah. Now, were you supporting Biden in any way, or where were you at with that?
Okay, I was a Republican all my voting years, all the way up until.
I thought so. I kind of suspected something. All right.
No. I have been. I voted Bush. That's the last person I voted for.
Okay.
Was Bush.
Okay.
And then I supported Hillary.
Okay. What made you vote for Hillary?
She was inspiring. He was
Okay.
inspiring and everything. You know, I lost my husband 8 years
Oh,
ago.
sorry
Eight
for your
years ago.
loss. I'm so sorry that that happened. Seriously.
It's it sucks, but it's okay. I'm learning to deal with it.
Mm-hmm.
But for the last 8 years, I have been what do you call it when you're in the house and you're just depressed for 8 years and
Like a hermit crab, I guess. I don't know. Where
no,
you?
no, no. It was. I had to learn how to live my life being single.
Mm.
Okay. And I watched a lot of news. Watched some Fox, watched MSNBC, watched all kinds of
That
news.
fox did a number to you.
No, because I wouldn't let it.
Oh,
I'm an
okay, okay.
intelligent woman. I'm an intelligent woman. And they're just, I just don't understand what's going on right now. I'm
Mm.
55 years old. I just can't believe what's going on right now.
What do you
Eh,
mean?
The way the people talk to each other, um, you know, the basics, and they have an argument for everything, and it's like I can't even you know, and when I say I was, in my house, I mean I'm not in my house, and
Yeah.
I have some medical issues. I'm here. I'm getting over it,
Well,
but
you're a trooper. I get it. I get it. You're a trooper. Do you sense that in any way Donald Trump might be able to help this country?
oh hell no. No, 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 no. Not at
Mm.
all. No,
Mm.
not at all. He cares about himself. That's all
Mm.
he cares about. How you flower it up. Um
You don't
it's
buy it.
I don't buy it. I don't buy it
What
not one
advice would
bit.
you give to the Trump supporters that think Donald Trump is the end all? Right now, Laura Loomer is telling the Trump supporters, stop buying big purchases, don't get married, don't get pregnant until November.
Yeah.
Because if November comes and Trump is not elected, this country is over. Hang it,
Yeah.
this is what they're saying. Jump off of the cliff.
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Um how long has America been America, right? How many
Right.
elections have we had? And they're gonna give it all up and think that right now,
Yeah, they're gonna put those Nikes on.
after that guy is suggested bleach and disinfectant for COVID,
Yeah.
and millions and millions and thousands and thousands of people. I mean, really? Like,
Yeah.
I
They're
wasn't the
they're
most intelligent woman in school. I will tell you that. I was not the most intelligent, but I know right and wrong. I know right and wrong, and that guy is wrong.
tell them.
He's wrong. And I mean, the bleach and disinfectant comment, he was in front of the podium, yet, you know, uh,
It's sad. It's sad. But listen,
it's
Gina,
sad.
I need you to keep up the great work. All right.
I'm gonna take
Keep
off. Thank you.
no problem. Keep up the great work. Keep getting the message out there. Keep changing those hearts and souls and those minds out there. Because there are some people who want to get out of the cult, but they just need that help that you can offer them. All right. I really do appreciate it. All right.
And I appreciate you, sir. Thank
All right,
you.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give the beautiful Gina a round of applause. No lies detected. See, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's a show of force. All right, I'm trying to get through as many people as I can, ladies and gentlemen. We're making good progress. We've spoken to a lot of voices this morning. Good morning, RC, my good friend. How are you doing, brother? RC, are you there? Okay, you there?
Morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
It's good to see you. It's been a while. You okay?
Yeah, it's been a while, but I know you've been out here getting the
Can you
truth
hear
and
me okay?
spreading
Is
it.
my
I've been
is my
seeing you in
connection all right?
action, brother. I can hear you.
Yeah. I'm trying to go live a little bit more often. I've been missing you in the morning and Ange as well, but I'm trying to get my schedule back to normal.
No
So I
explanation
just wanted to
needed.
come
I
up
know
and
where
say,
you're at.
what's funny is today, so I'll be 51 tomorrow. And today is the first day I've ever heard anybody say your ego is not your amigo.
You've never heard that? Wow.
I never heard that. And it sums up everything about Trump and his problem. His ego has been his problem and ours for the last 9 years. It's been his problem for his whole life. Everything that ever got Trump in trouble was because he's an egomaniac. I mean, the whole thing, the classified documents, not being able to admit that he lost the election, the crowd size thing, Obama last night, nailing him on the crowd size in the best way. I was dying. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean, that goes down for Trump supporters too. You're in this position because your ego. You won't admit you've been wrong. You won't admit you've been had. Somebody talking about giving Trump a second chance. What the hell did he do when he had the first chance? He had his chance. He said, I alone can fix it. If you can't make a deal with a politician, you're not very good at being a politician, right?
Right.
So he said, well, I'm not a politician. I'm going to go in. I alone can fix it. I can make these deals. It'll be so easy. You'll have the best health care, infrastructure. He had two.
Where? Where'd you go?
Got Jack done. Sorry, excuse me. And the only reason they got the trickle-down tax cut, can you hear me? The only reason they got trickle-down tax cut was because that's the only thing Republicans believe in. He didn't get infrastructure. He didn't get the better health care plan he promised. So he didn't fix anything even when Republicans had control. The only reason we've had progress this century in 24 years is the 4 years when Democrats had enough control under Obama and enough control under Biden. The other 20 years, Republicans have wasted. So you're talking about get another chance. Had a chance. They've been trying to prove their policies work, and they can't. So if I'm cutting in and out, I'm sorry, I'm gonna drop. But I just wanted to try to come up and say that
you're gonna. Are you going to be here tomorrow?
Failed.
Are you going to be here tomorrow, Dubs?
Yeah, I'm going to try to come up. I'm going to try to come up.
Yeah, because it's your birthday tomorrow. Well, it's your birthday, and we celebrate birthdays tomorrow. So, yes, I'm going to need you to make it here tomorrow so we can sing happy birthday to you, my brother, all right? You know how we do over here, all right?
I appreciate that. I'll try to come up with a better connection.
Okay. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up.
I'll see you tomorrow. I'll try to get into a better connection. Thank you, Zeus. Thanks, King.
You're welcome.
See you guys.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give Dubs a round. His birthday is tomorrow. He did what he could. All right. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, who do we got next? All right. Who do we got next right here, ladies and gentlemen? All right, who is this right here? Oh my goodness. Who is this? Spirit? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Hey,
I've been with you before.
Oh, you've been with me before?
This will be my third time. I changed my name.
Oh, why did you change it?
No, well, I used to be Deb Doll.
Oh, okay.
I'm old. I actually want to piggyback off the woman who came before RC Dubs.
Okay. Gina, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway, I just my phone got all messed up, and I didn't know how to restart my old account, so I just put a new one up. I think I had enough to even come up for the live. But anyway, I'm 67.
Okay. Go ahead, give it to us.
What's that?
Go ahead and give it to us.
There's just a few. Well, let me just real quick. I have a lot to say, and I always get jumbled. I also have been home. My husband passed away 3 years ago in 2021.
So sorry for your loss.
Thank you. I'm with her. It takes a lot to get used to being alone. And so you do spend a lot of time alone. And I actually got real interested in politics more than ever in my life. Now, I remember I was in kindergarten when JFK got shot.
Wow.
I remember we got dismissed early. And I remember walking home alone all by myself. And it was the quietest I've ever heard it in my whole entire life.
Wow.
And then 9/11, right? Everybody
Yeah.
focused on 9/11.
Right.
And then Obama. Obama, he brought hope. He was a wonderful man.
So you're
Go ahead.
you're talking about, days in terms of politics that actually had a powerful impact on you.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
Got it.
So Obama, oh my God, me and my friend, we cried when he got inaugurated. It was like the best thing
She's
ever.
talking about this Obama,
Oh
ladies
yes,
and
and I'm an old white woman, and I cried and cried. I was so happy.
Selena, silence Selena.
They did
Obama
that.
did not divide this country. Stop
No,
it.
he did not. No, he did not. He is what we needed for the time.
Thank you.
And then came Trump. And I'm from Jersey, so I've known about Trump since the 70s. From New York and Atlantic City. I don't live that far from AC, and I remember when he bankrupted his casinos and all that crap.
Yeah.
Well, when he came down the stairs to announce he was running for president, that got my attention.
Right.
And then my husband's been sick he was sick for a very long time. So I got kind of wrapped up in that.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Well,
and then COVID hit.
yeah. So it sounds to me, listen, because we got to move it along.
I
Zeus
know,
has to-
I know. I just want to say real quick,
Mhm.
after last night, I felt hope again.
I agree.
Also spent a lot of time. I just had major spine surgery. Actually,
Okay.
the day that
I get it.
our president, Biden. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The day Biden dropped out was the day I had my spine surgery. So I had a lot of time to focus. And when I saw the energy that
Yeah.
we all are putting out to rally behind Kamala, I love it.
Thank
We have
you.
hope. We
have hope. Well, listen,
do.
Spirit, thank you so much. All right. All right. And I hope to hear from you again.
Oh, certainly, Zeus, certainly.
All right,
Have a
ladies
great
and
day.
gentlemen, let's give Spirit
Ding dong,
a.
have a great day.
All right, let's give her a round of applause. All right, Zeus is on a time crunch. All right. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. Look at all of the love that is coming out of this kingdom this morning. I've never seen anything like it. Everett, you want to speak real quick to Zeus before I get up out of here, all right? Because listen, I don't got time to play around with these Trump supporters. I gave you all a good amount of time today to put some meat on the bone and actually back up whatever it is you're saying. I have not met a Trump supporter or a person that is voting for Donald Trump that can actually articulate any of the points they're trying to make in the chat. It's sad, all right? Hold on. I want to see if I give this MAGA demon one last shot. All right, who's this MAGA demon? All right, where are they? Where are they? Hold on. All right, yes, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Selena, come on up here real quick, Selena, come on up here real quick. All right, you're out there polluting my chat, saying things you shouldn't say. Moderators, listen up. If Selena says anything else, please put her in a straitjacket the rest of the live, because I don't want her polluting this live in any way, shape, or form. All right, who do we got right here? Conservative retiree 5.0. Come on up here. You wanna let the devil use you today? I sent you an invite. All right, so that's two MAGA demons that have no courage. They're afraid to get in the box and talk to Zeus. So I'm just going to take it as this. Today, ladies and gentlemen, because listen, look at the time. I got to get up out of here. I do apologize, but I do have to run. You know I have to stick to my schedule because Zeus is a very busy man. It doesn't mean if I didn't get to you today, it doesn't mean I love you any less. It just means, just how the cookie crumbles, but I got to go, all right? I love you all, seriously. But what it means is if these Trump supporters, if they don't get in the box today, that means they know they are losing, and that when November comes, they are going to be crying, and they don't want to give you the satisfaction of knowing that. But we all can look at the numbers, look at the poll results, look at the fundraising that you see going on, look at the enthusiasm and the energy that's going into this campaign Kamala Harris and Tim Walz is putting together. They have put together, as far as I am concerned, one of the greatest campaigns I've ever witnessed, and they did it in record time. I've never seen anyone get a campaign together in a very small amount of time and do what they are doing now. They truly have Donald Trump and the Republican Party on their heels playing defense, and they have no solution. All right? And so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you know what we got to do. We got to get up out of here. All right? Now, before we get up out of here, I want to first of all give all of the panelists who joined the show, as well as the gifters and the subscribers, all right, and my moderators, a round of applause. Without you, this would not be possible. Seriously. All right? It's not as much as I like that it's about me at the beginning of the show. It's really not about me. It's about all of you. Seriously. All right? Get out there and, like Michelle says, do something. All right? Don't just boo, vote. All right? But speaking of boos, you know what we got to do. Let's give our final round of boos and shame to all of the Zeus haters out there. And these are not just my haters. These are also your haters. These are people who get on TikTok day in and day out religiously spreading misinformation and disinformation on behalf of Vladimir Putin and the Kremlin, who, by the way, is on the run right now because Biden is on his rear end, right? They get on TikTok and promote evil, xenophobia, misogyny, bigotry, racism, all right, all kinds of corruption and criminality and hate on behalf of their orange cult leader, Donald J. Trump. Trust me when I tell you, these folks are truly the worst of the worst. They are the scum of the earth. Join me in giving them our final round of boos and shame.
Silence, you MAGA Dayton.
If you're not happy here, then you can leave.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, take care and stay safe out there in those TikTok streets. I got to get out of here. You know what we do? I love you all. Seriously, I'll be back tomorrow, same Zeus time, same Zeus channel. And shout out to all of the TikTok, not just TikTok, actually, all the people who are at the DNC celebrating this moment with Kamala Harris, right? I think that's impressive, all right? You could be doing a lot of things, but you're out there representing for us, all right? I appreciate it. All right, thank you, everyone in the chat. As you can see, we got a lot of work to do. We are not going to let up, right, Rick? DJ Kitty? We're not going to let up, Bama, no. We are going to help Kamala Harris steamroll MAGA all the way across the finish line. All right, and Shay, that Logan Act violation, yeah, we got to get Trump out of here for that one. You can't just be making deals behind our back. All right, let me play Tiffany for the people. I see you. Great job. Keep up the great work. Cold as the day. I tried to be patient, but you had to like refuse. I'm catching all these snakes. Brown eyes, I see you. Woo! Garby! Thank you! Let's go!
This is how I move when I'm walking like Zeus. This is how I
Lisa
sound when I'm talking like Zeus.
Let's go!
This is how I stare
We
when
all,
I'm looking like Zeus.
when we fight, we win! Right, Evan? Let's go, Evan! RC does! Your birthday is tomorrow. I look forward to singing it with you. Thank you, Lisa. Lady Rima, cold as the day.
You say you wanted facts, well,
thank you, Michelle Obama. Thank you, Barack Obama. As the day. By paragraph order. TJ Mars. Is a glory. So, hey, you don't care about that. If you really cared, you would do something. Alright, you would open up a business and you would start hiring people. Blaze of glory, but you don't care about nobody but yourself. Alright, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. I love you too, Lisa. Alright, Michelle, I love you too. Bounce, I love you too. Alright, Takesha, I see ya. I didn't get to you today. I'm so sorry. Brown eyes, and oh my God. Uh-oh, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We got another subscription. Thank you so much. We're 3 away from 200. Let's go. What a lovely show. I've never. Queen Flea, I see you. Miss Silk, I see you.
Call me Zeus.
Yeah, you know about me. I like to give
Insane asylums You know, they go crazy when I say the late great Hannibal Lecter. Okay, they say, why would he mention Hannibal Lecter?
Why would he mention
He must be
Hannibal Lecter?
positive they're in trouble. No, so these are real stories. Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs and Good Ugly Man. Jack Smith. Insane Asylums. Jack Smith. Insane Asylums. Jack Smith. You heard Jack Smith. Insane Asylum. Jack Smith. Jack Smith. Insane Asylum. Jack Smith. Insane Asylum. Jack Smith. I've named him Deranged Jack Smith.
Why'd you name him Deranged?
I wonder what his name used to be. Jack Smith. It sounds so innocent, doesn't it? Jack Smith. What's his name? Jack Smith. He's a very nice man.
All right. I got to get up out of here, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what we got to do.
Before I was elected as vice president, before I was elected as United States Senator, I was the elected Attorney General, if I've mentioned, of California. Before that, I was a courtroom prosecutor.
Tell him.
In those roles, I took on perpetrators of all kinds. Predators who abused women.
Thank you,
Fraudsters
Evan.
who ripped off consumers.
Subscription goal achieved.
Cheaters who
Thank you,
broke the
Evan.
rules for their own gain. So hear me when I say, I know Donald Trump's type.
Yesterday she got up, she started ranting and raving that Donald Trump wants to put a tax on gasoline, a tax on food, a tax on medication, a tax on clothing, a tax on every single thing that was ever invented. Your hat he's going to tax. Your shirt he's going to tax. He's going to tax your wife. He's going to tax your husband. And I'm saying, I never said any of that.
I never said any of that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out of here. Take care and stay safe out there in those TikTok streets. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Hey, by the way, MAGA, it's over. It really